Hello and welcome. If you're new to my channel, my name is Christina.
And I'm Ryan.
And in this week's video, we're really excited to be doing a collaboration video with Kacha Furniture. What we wanted to create was the husband challenge, with Kacha's husband Carlos and Ryan being in front of the camera, and Kacha and I will be behind the camera. So are you guys up for the challenge?
Challenge accepted.
Let's head over and see what Ryan did.
Okay, so I've got a wicker dresser. I think it's gonna go good. I'm gonna keep it simple and modern, and that's the plan.
I'm gonna put so these two they're like two little storage cubes, and what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna make it into a dress, into two nightstands. So all I'm gonna do is put some hairpin legs on it. So that's the only add-on to it, and then paint it away and see what I can get.
Well, good luck.
Good luck. The solid paint. My experience with chalk paint has not been the greatest in the past.
The point to the collaboration is so you guys can actually be in mine and Kacha's shoes for a second. Like when it comes to, you already have a piece of furniture and now you want to restyle it, right? So it's have to kind of look at it from my angle, what I would be doing, but in
my perspective.
Because you always say it's so easy. So put your money where your mouth is.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'll bring it.
You're good. You're great, because Carlos is amazing to work under pressure. I'm horrible.
I can take this.
Can you do it?
I got this. I got this. So just put random brush strokes every way, cross hatching pattern. Just get it on, and this will help for our next step. So just get the paint on. So you don't want any big globs of paint on the corners, so just take your brush and rub it up. And we'll do the same on this side. And there you go. So that's our base coat. So now that we got the hairpin legs on, we're going to go ahead now and continue to put on the base coat of French linen. We're going to do it twice. Now, so I don't get any on the inside, I'm going to tape in about 1 inch into the inside. So I'm going to continue with the French linen, and then we're going to have a second color on the inside. So I just don't want to have them crossing over, because when you close the door, you can see there's a gap and you can see it showing. So I'm putting it in the recessed area on the door, and I already cut the tile to fit it. So it should be fitting in semi-flush, and hopefully we get a nice effect out of this. Using a notch trowel helps spread the glue, and it gives it a better stick. And don't worry about the globs. We're going to fill that in with grout. So now that we have the tile set dry, we're going to put some grout on. And to mix the grout, just follow the instructions that's on the box. And what we're going to do is just fill in all the cracks and kind of give it a nice clean finish. Once we get the grout applied, we'll go on to our next step. So we got our grout in there. I'm just gonna let it set for 20 minutes and I'm gonna take a sponge, a wet sponge, and wipe off all the excess. With a very damp sponge, we're gonna start cleaning the excess grout off the tiles. Grout lines will stay in the crack and our stones will be revealed. Just very lightly.
I really hope he can do it. He's made some really interesting things along the way, but when you put chalk paint and Ryan together, sometimes he gets frustrated because the paint is thick. He's not exactly sure if he's doing it right, so I don't know. I'm gonna leave him to it.
This is nicely dried with the grout, looks really fantastic, exactly what I'm looking for. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go back with the French linen and just do some touch-ups on the missed parts around the edges, and then we're going to go and paint on the inside with graphite. I'm going to add some graphite on the inside of these doors and inside. And I'm just going to use my favorite apparatus, the roller. Easy peasy. While this is still drying with the French linen, I'll leave this tape on, finish this off, and then switch it after it's dry to get a clean edge. So I just did one coat so far with the graphite, and I'm going to use an artist brush to do all the touch-ups on the edges, but I think I'm going to put a double coat on this, so 2 coats. Well, I'm hoping it's going to work, because otherwise I'm going to look like a fool to Carlos's project. I was thinking about trying a decoupage like Christina's done in the past, and I'm going to use this old world map. We're going to burn the edges around it to make it look really old and kind of worn out. Spray a little bit of water on the edges to keep it moist so you can control the burn, and that's what we're going to do. So it looks like using the water actually does help. It puts a nice little bit of soot around the edges. So just make sure you spray the edges and then burn it. And then next step is to decoupage. Ready?
You could do the camera thing.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you finished? Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Stop licking me. I'm trying to do my shots. Guy. Okay, yes, you're the extras. Oh, I see. Yes, you're the extras. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Off the set. Okay. Okay, I just finished 2 coats on the inside of the cabinet. Now I'm going to add my decoupage. And we're going to stick it
You keep
on.
saying we. It's not a we project.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Sorry.
you.
Okay, let me just...
I'm here filming. That's all. That's my job this week.
Okay, here. Let's just redo this. I just finished 2 coats of the map. We're going to use MOD Podge.
Stop saying we.
Oh my god. All right, here we go. Ready? Okay, I just finished 2 coats. If you'd stop laughing, camera guy.
So sorry.
I just finished 2 coats of graphite on the inside of the cabinet. And now the next step is we're going to add this decoupage.
You just did we again.
What did I say? And the next step...
And we? You keep saying we though.
Because it's... Okay.
It's not a we project.
Alright, here we go. Okay, I just finished 2 coats of graphite on the inside. If my wife would stop laughing as I'm filming, it would be really appreciated. Okay, we just finished... Just finished putting 2 coats of graphite on the inside of the cabinet. I am now going to use my decoupage image and I'm going to apply it to the panel of the door here using MOD Podge. I'll put down the MOD Podge first on there to stick it on the image, and once it sticks, I will put it on top to seal.
Was that hard, huh?
Yes, to go
Why
into
is this so hard?
50 takes to say, instead of saying Mod Podge, it's
Well,
MOD
you have to
Podge.
try to say it right.
It's MOD Podge. So I just did the second application of the decoupage of the other piece. I think I forgot to mention that when I printed out this image on Google Images, I just used my home printer and regular paper, just regular white paper, to do this step. So I'm going to be doing the ragging technique. I'm going to be using 50% paint and 50% water. In this case, I'm using Old White. So with this mixture, you want to constantly keep stirring it every so often so the paint doesn't separate from the water. So all you're going to do is just go in cross-hatching motions and spread the paint around. Because the sun's on right now, it's going to dry really fast, so I have to move really quickly. And I'm just going to put it all on to the top. So all you're going to do is just take your rag and just start dapping the paint off in every corner. And try not to make it so that there's lines going in different alternating patterns. And it's helpful to use a moist shop towel or blue towels and just keep working the piece till you get to the texture and look that you're liking. And as you can see, mine's going pretty well and it's drying fast. So we're going to do the same thing on the side. I thought this was going to be easier than it looks. Yeah. Well, there'll probably be a couple mistakes on my end, so.
I wanted to blend and dry brush and gild everything, and then I was like, but then the pieces I got to do that on are like off limits. I'm like, I'll do it on that, and then you get that face like, I don't know if you should do that. You know, like the nice no, and you know, why don't we? And she'll be like, why don't we? No, but I like this one. No, you just can't do that one. It'll just eventually come out.
The end tables that we're going to upcycle is actually for friends of ours. They have a new condominium. So she asked for nightstands. So these are going to be perfect for her. So, and I'm going to tell her Ryan's going to make them.
So here's the pressure's on. It's going to give it to somebody else.
Double the pressure. That's
Yeah.
wow. But I wanted to say that it's so, you guys probably think it's so easy to even do just a solid color. But because we saw so many videos, you were there when we were doing it. But even just doing a solid color, it takes like time, it takes patience, it takes knowledge to get a nice smooth finish, you know?
So what if we both kill it? Like we just amazing.
Yeah.
And so what happens if you guys say nothing and it just a masterpiece comes out of both of us?
I'm gonna say wow.
Good luck. Good luck to both of us.
Yeah. If not, they'll repaint it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So just apply a little bit of clear wax to the piece and use a lint-free shop towel. You could use cheesecloth, anything that you have, as long as it doesn't have any lint. So after 24 hours, just take a dry rag or a lint-free shop towel and give it a buff. And you'll see it'll give it a nice shine and it will harden over 30 days. But look at that, see how it brings up the color? Very stony looking effect.
So are you happy with your piece?
I am elated. I'm so happy with my pieces. They turned out awesome, even better than I expected.
Are you nervous?
I think Carlos probably beat me to this one, but I'll have to say on my book, husband challenge completed.
Are you going to start your own YouTube channel now?
I think Carlos and I should start our own YouTube channel together. We'll have our own man cave and everything like that. The husband challenge.
Do you think Ruth and Ken are going to like them?
I hope so.
So do you want to try another project?
I actually do. I think, you know what, I wouldn't mind trying another furniture piece, but I'd probably put fabric on it.
Thank you so much for watching this week's video, and please let us know if you have any questions and or comments. Leave us a comment in the comment box below. Plus, all the supplies in which we've used will also be found in the description box below.
And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and a notification bell.
Plus, we've left the card and the link so you can head over to Kacha Furniture and we can all check out what Carlos created. Till then, take care, and we're really looking forward to seeing you soon.
Bye, guys.